How's it going, boys? We back, and before we get started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, and I'm gonna keep on telling you guys, I talk about a lot of cool shit, so you know, help me remind my numbers up. And today, boys, we're gonna be talking about the end of Vmaxes. I'm pretty sure that's why you guys clicked on this video, to find out, what's going on. So basically, my boy Was from over there in UK, he's already made kind of this video, but I wanted to make my own with a little bit of spice on there. You know what I'm saying? My spice. So basically, Vmaxes are done. After Fusion Strike and maybe 4 more, we're not getting any more Vmaxes. To catch you guys up on the lore, Vmaxes are the TCG equivalent of Dynamax and Gigantamaxes in the video game. So as you guys know, up in Galar, Pokemon can go Dynamax or Gigantamax. Some of them have a special form. Just pure example, Duraludon, this is his special form. Basically, he doesn't look like the regular Duraludon. He, gets it's called a Gigantamax version of himself. So he gets a special form. Basically, any other Pokemon that doesn't get a special form just goes giant, and they have, it's just called a Dynamax. So that's kind of like the lore of what it is in the video game. So as you guys know, the TCG follows the video games more than anything. So our next block, we've already established that they're going to Sinnoh. So that means that the TCG is also going to follow here soon. And in Sinnoh, they can't go Gigantamax, they can't go Dynamax. But the new tech that they're going to have in there is V-Star. So we've already accomplished that V-Star is going to take over for Vmax, right? So, bam, clean cut is going to take over. But here's something that I wanted to go ahead and cover. I think every single Vmax that we do end up getting in these, the next, I would say 4 or 5 months, they're all going to have regulation mark E at the latest. Correct me down here if I'm wrong. And the reason being is because when rotation hits for E, for it to be over, it's going to be a clean cut. So no more Vmaxes after E. I think V-Stars are going to have regulation mark F starting off. As we saw in the, and what's it called? The Arceus release that they released earlier. So I think we're going to have Vmaxes in rotation for this year and then next year. 2022 and then 2023. And then after that, it's going to be a V-Star and above. As far as V-Stars, I think they're going to be like 100% just straight replacements. I think they're going to have the same type of rarities. I think the Vs are still going to have regular V, full art V, and alternate art if they get an alternate art. And V-Stars are going to have the regular V-Star, Rainbow V-Star, and then alternate V-Star if it's like, once it gets an alternate. So it's still going to have all the same rarities. I think it's just going to take over like exactly for Vmax. So as far as I think, it's going to be a clean cut takeover, right? You guys can watch Ross's video. He gives it more of a breakdown. He kind of explains that basically you don't want to promote V-Star, but have a Vmax in the set. That makes it really, really good. But while I was sitting here, thinking about this video, jotting down ideas, they've already made a card for every single Pokemon that can go Gigantamax, except for 3. Those 3 being Machamp Vmax, or Gigantamax, Headring Gigantamax, and Melmetal Gigantamax. Those 3 are still missing. And I got to thinking, how are we going to get those? Because there's no way they're just not going to make those. And I was, thinking about Japanese sets. Because usually to get clues on what we're going to get is to look at Japanese sets. So, me being a detective, and of course, I love theories. That's my shit. So I sit here and thought about it. Right now, these are the only cards that haven't been revealed in the Start Deck 100. And if you guys kind of following around this whole Gigantamax, Vmax, Dynamax thing, Kingler is one of the ones that didn't have it yet, and they gave him this, Gigantamax, this Vmax card. So all that says to me is that we are going to get those other 3 in this 100 deck set. We are going to get those 3. The Machamp, the Hatterene, and the Melmetal. They're going to come in this. So, how are we going to get them? We'll touch on it here in a second. Let me give you another lore. So, the Vmax Climax set, the one that I was wrong about, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I was wrong. Over there in Japan, basically they're treating it as a giant reprint set. Disregarding the character cards. It's just a giant reprint set. They're getting all the playable cards and everything that, they essentially need for someone to just open those packs to get a deck going and be able to play the TCG, right? They're also getting all the pre-release promos. Not pre-release promos, what are they called? Let's call them pre-release promos. You guys know what I'm talking about. The pre-release promos that we get over here, they're getting a print over there. They're also getting a print of really playable cards and basically playable TCG, trainers and supporters. So that's what their VMAX Climax set is going to be. Also over here, we really don't get reprints like those. We really don't get a set that gives us another chance to get all these VMAXs, all these playable cards. Usually what they end up doing here is all they do is take the rare cards and throw them in our sets. Example being, V-Star had a lot of reprints of playable cards. We just got the shinies. Top of my head, that's the only one I can remember, but I'm pretty sure if we do more digging, we can find some more. So what I'm sitting here thinking is, we're missing those 4 VMAXs, and as far as the VMAX Climax, we're really only missing this trainer, the Adventures Discovery, and the character cards. So I'm sitting here thinking, we're probably gonna get Fusion Strike as the last set that has VMAXs that's centered around VMAXs, like that, new VMAXs or whatever. I think after that, the only other set that we get that has VMAXs is a set that has this, that has the character cards, Kingler, Machamp, Hatterene, and Melmetal. So I think we're gonna get that set too. With all that, next, let's just call it March or February. I think we're gonna get that set, and it's of course going to include these character cards. But I think after that, VMAXs are done. I don't think we're gonna get any more. I think they're done. I just kind of wanted to, dig a little bit deeper, just because we're missing those 3. But I know Pokemon's gonna make them. I just don't know exactly where they're gonna fall. And the start deck 100 makes perfect sense to me. And the fact that it's gonna end on a E block makes even more sense to me. But I kind of just, like I said, I just wanted to make my own video about this, just to, let you guys know. And, of course, I love recording. I love talking shit. So, definitely let you guys know. Me, personally, I am sad that they're leaving. VMAXs are pretty cool. The whole gimmick behind them, like I said, just them being giant Pokemon with giant HP, TCG-wise. I thought that was pretty cool. V-Star, of course, is gonna be just as awesome. The fact that I completely understand that they're gonna be the same rarities and stuff wow, I really can't open this. That they're gonna have the same rarities and stuff like that, and that they're gonna be textured. I think that's pretty cool. I was thinking about this too, and this could be, this could honestly be its own video. But did you guys notice kind of the level X, vibe that those V-Stars are given? I don't know. I peeked it. I think they did it on purpose. I think they did the level X vibe on purpose, just because level X was what was going on during the Diamond and Pro sets. But other than that, are you guys sad VMAX is leaving? I am, kind of. Tag me down below. Let me know which one was your favorite VMAX out of all of them. I'm a dweeb. My favorite VMAX was what's it called, Charizard. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I'm not even gonna pretend like it wasn't. And bam, nice little Sylveon to end the night with the reverse rare Kyrium. So hell yeah. But boys, definitely we out.